I don't see. I don't know how Megan is right now. I saw her last fight. What I saw, it was against Holly Holm, right? And it was not that much ground game from the Megan. And I think Amanda, knowing it, she just straight will go to the ground. So it's kind of like was the same questions that we had Justin against Habib, right? How good is the ground game of Justin? Now we have the same question. It's kind of similar. How good is Megan? How improved she in the ground game? Because what Amanda gonna do is definitely she not gonna waste her time of exchanging of striking with someone like way taller with a good power. She's gonna go down and trying to submit her or do whatever. Yeah, and this is I think Amanda still will have her belt.
I'm going for a Nunes. It's very difficult to pick against, somebody who's as dominant as her. So I'm going for
Amanda Nunes. Unfortunately, I love Megan Anderson. I just think that Amanda Nunes is just on another level, and she's just, she's kind of like, I mean, anybody can be stopped, but I just feel like she's just kind of unstoppable right now.
Yeah, kind of the same thing with Valentina, with Nunes. I feel like leaps and bounds above the competition. She packs probably the most power for that weight class we've seen. And Megan Anderson is, a good, well-rounded fighter, good on the ground, good on the feet, has a lot of reach and length. But I think Nunes's power is just too much for these girls to handle. She'll probably get the job done by knockout or TKO.
Yeah, I mean, I love Megan. She's an Australian, so you've always got to, support your fellow countrymen, but I think that Amanda has that fight for sure. I just don't see anybody female beating Amanda anytime soon. She's the GOAT of women and who we're all sort of aspiring to be like at the moment. So yeah, I can't bet against Amanda Nunes.
Man, I don't think any of the girls are beating Amanda Nunes just yet, so I'll take her.
I mean, we just can't. I just don't think that Megan Anderson has enough time to catch it to the level that Amanda Nunes is. Not saying that she can't, because she's got a lot of potential, but I feel like she's definitely got some holes that Amanda Nunes is just gonna just exploit them, and I just don't see I don't see that big of a tough fight for Amanda Nunes ahead of it, honestly. So.
Amanda Nunes, one of my favorite female fighters. Her boxing is incredible. I take notes anytime she fights, and so, man, I need to get my work done and over with so I can watch these fights.
Yeah, a little biased, and by the way, congrats to Amanda and Nina on their newborn baby. But yeah, definitely Amanda. She's just, there's no one that's gonna touch her. She's she's years ahead of all these girls, and especially at the 45-pound division. I think there might be a few girls in the 35 that are coming up, but there's no one in the 45-pound division that's going to give her any type of challenge.
Megan is kind of a sniper. She's very long, straight punch power. Just a little different, I feel like the danger factor, Felicia, I don't think was able to take the fight, to Amanda, to put her in a bad spot where Megan, Megan's got a danger factor, and you have to respect her power. So it's obviously we're fighting, the greatest female fighter of all time as of right now, but it's win-win for us. I mean, there's no pressure on us at all. I feel really good about the matchup, man. I really do. It's a tough one, but they're all tough. So, Megan has the danger factor to put anybody away. I will say that. I mean, she can put anybody away. She's got real power, and we're ready for it. We're as ready as we're going to be for that fight already. You know what I mean? Like she looks incredible, and we're only going to get better within that 8 weeks we have left.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that right now Amanda Nunes is just on a whole nother level. I mean, if you're, if you got to be dominating every single person to even kind of stand a chance against Amanda Nunes. If you're struggling with other fights, and Amanda Nunes is on a whole nother level, so. Yeah, I think that's obviously a kind of a gimme fight for Amanda Nunes, but that's not her fault. That's just it's not that Megan Anderson isn't good. It's just that yeah, and it's tough because with Amanda Nunes, she's so good everywhere and she's so physically strong. So it's with those two combos, it's pretty tough to beat her.
That's another one of those people that the skill level is just too broad. Man, Nunes. Just look at the girls that she fights. Look at their face after the fight. A lot of girls when they fight, they may have like a black eye or a busted lip or something. No, Misha Tate, man, Holly, these girls, man, their face just explodes whenever she hits them. So I don't think the Megan's gonna like that too much when she gets touched. So she does have size and reach, but man, I just think that it's just a matter of time before Amanda Nunes touches her, and she doesn't have to cut any weight to make 145. So I'm gonna go with Nunes.
Nunes, any way she wants.
Oh man, the GOAT, dude. Freaking, I would not bet against Amanda Nunes.
Should I go for the underdog in that one? Nah, Amanda Nunes, she's gonna win that one.
Yeah, she's improved, man, leaps and bounds over the years. So yeah, it's probably go Nunes probably. But anything can happen in the fight, right? Like it's only small gloves in. But yeah, if I'm gonna put money on it, I go Nunes.
I think Amanda's on a winning streak. It doesn't matter what weight class you put her in, whether it's 45 or 35. She's dominating. She's coming out. She's looking for the finish. She smells blood. She's going to go for it. And I see her dominating this fight as well.
Amanda Nunes all day. I mean, that chick is unstoppable.
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, if Megan can really just keep Amanda at the end of her punches, you don't want to be there when Megan's throwing it. And Amanda's just got this presence about her, that ownership of the ring. So I'm actually really interested to see how they've really, tried to accommodate to each other's styles. I actually, when Amanda first pulled out, I really wanted to get in there and fight Megan. That would have been cool, yeah, at 45. So I've been thinking about kind of fluctuating between 35 and 45. I miss being a little bit bigger, but that's future stuff. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know.
Megan's she's a nice girl, but honestly, I think Amanda's just above the game. Although she has a personal life going on with her baby. There's a way around it. If you want it bad enough, you will find a way to train. And honestly, I see Amanda pulling the victory.
I don't even see it being a competition, to be honest. I mean, Amanda, again, she's just like Valentina. I mean, they're so dominant at where they're at right now that, I feel like for that fight, there's not a lot of females to take the title right now, so they gave Megan the title shot. I don't see it being a competitive fight at all.
Oh man, I like Megan, but I just don't think she's ready for that yet. I feel like she's gonna submit her, maybe.
Amanda Nunes. I mean, that's an easy fight, I think, for Amanda Nunes. Megan Anderson, she's good and everything, but I don't think she's at the level of Amanda Nunes. I don't think anyone is right now.
I'll go with Amanda, because of her will in this fight. But yeah, I'm excited to see that happen.
Yeah, definitely Amanda, man. She's monstrous, you know what I mean? And she's really showing her versatility here more in her fights, her ground game, her grappling, her clinch work. So, we all know she has power in her hands, her striking is good. So, I definitely see Amanda taking it.
Ooh. I still think Nunes is going to hold on to her title. I really do. Megan's got great stand-up. I think, but Nunes has also got incredible stand-up. And I think where, she has the advantages if they go to the ground, Nunes has definitely got the advantage there. So, that changes up your striking a little bit because you have to think, I can't be taken to the ground. I can't be taken to the ground versus the person that's got, the advantage the advantage on the ground can kind of dictate where they want to take it, and they are not afraid to throw their hands because they're like, hey, if I go to the ground, that's where I'm strongest. So I call Nunes in that fight.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.